I find what people, and this could be even people who've known you for years and the closest people to you, don't understand about living with a child with a severe disability, especially for me, a tube fed child, is how controlled your life is and the routines that you have to follow to ensure that you get through the day. Like, for instance, like Vinny has like nearly 2,000 mils of fluid a day. If he doesn't get that, his nutritional needs are not being met, and you have to fit that into 24 hours. So if you miss a feed, or if you're up late, or you forget to do it and you're running an hour late, that puts you out for the whole day and you are chasing your tail. Like, your whole life is controlled. I have to be up at a certain time every single day to ensure that his needs are met throughout the day. That's physio, that's his stretching, that's just getting him washed and dressed. And for me, like, the later I'm up, the later that little boy comes off his ventilator. Like, literally every aspect of my life has to follow a strict routine to ensure that he has the best life possible. And people don't get that. You can't do things on a whim. I can't go out and get completely blottoed because just in case my child goes into respiratory failure during the middle of the night, or when I'm out and I'm not compass mentis to help deal with it. That's even with a nurse here. You know, some people do choose to go out drinking, and that's fine. That's down to them. But me as a mum, I choose not to. And I find that that's the hardest part, is trying to get people to understand that, like, you do this routine because you have to, not because you want your whole life and every area and every aspect of your life to be severely controlled. It's what you have to do to get through the day. And it's not their fault that they don't understand, but they don't. They don't. They just really don't. People don't understand unless they're living this life. Then they just don't get it. And it's, you're not a control freak. You have to live like this. You have to follow strict routines. Like, Vinny has to, he's generally awake by 6 o'clock, and I have to get up and I have to deal with him. And that's just the way it is. And it's hard sometimes trying to get people to understand that you're not just a nutter, that you have to do this stuff to live, like, for him to live a good life as well.